There are people who cannot sit quietly in a room without their mind racing. Every conversation replayed, every gesture dissected, every word filed away in an imaginary dossier labeled threats, past, and future. They call it thinking, but what it really is an addiction, a compulsive rehearsal of possibilities that will almost certainly never happen. And yet, they cannot stop. Why? Because overthinking feels like control. Anxiety, in its most cunning form, masquerades as preparation. It whispers, if you anticipate everything, you can prevent everything. And the brain, in its infinite gullibility, believes it. Every worst-case scenario analyzed is a tiny, illusory victory against chaos. The mind becomes a laboratory, the self a perpetual test subject, and life itself a problem to be solved instead of a mystery to be lived. There is dark humor here, of course. It is a tragicomedy, a mind so desperate to avoid pain that it manufactures it from thin air, day after day, until the person is exhausted, hollowed out by their own meticulous attention to imaginary disasters. They are architects of an invisible prison, furnishing it with every what-if they can conceive, locking themselves in with the key held tightly in their own trembling hand. And yet, overthinking is not entirely evil. It is a survival mechanism, a response to environments where unpredictability was punishment and uncertainty was danger. A child who learned that silence meant danger, that a misplaced word could ignite chaos, becomes an adult who overanalyzes every interaction, not out of vanity or cleverness, but out of self-preservation. Anxiety becomes a shield, and overthinking is the weapon. It's just that the weapon often points inward, slicing the psyche into neat, if tormented, little compartments. Clinically, it is fascinating. Overthinking is a dance between illusion and reality, a desperate assertion of control in a world that does not care whether we are ready. It is both adaptive and maladaptive, protective yet paralyzing. Those trapped in it often cannot see the irony. Their quest for safety through thought only increases their exposure to the one thing they fear most, life itself. And the irony is that the overthinker is alive in theory, but dead in practice. Every detail passed, every possibility weighed, every future imagined, none of it replaces the present. They are perpetually preparing for a storm that may never come, while the actual rain falls unnoticed, soaking them slowly to the bone. Yet, perhaps there is a kernel of dignity in it. To think endlessly is to resist the chaos, to assert one's mind against the entropy of existence. Even if it is exhausting, even if it is self-torture, it is still a kind of engagement with the world. They are not numb, they are not apathetic, they are painfully, meticulously human.